No, you should pick EZREAL when you usually think that you are gonna get level 2 early. Because if you don't get it, you're dog shit, okay? That's what you should think, not I will pick EZREAL because I want to fight. Completely opposite thing. Aphelios and Jinx first picks? Yes and no in reality, okay? They aren't prio picks in my opinion. MF and Varus are, okay? MF and Varus they are. Aphelios and Jinx are just really good scalers. And they do really well because the current meta is free wave crush into Cal, okay? Free wave base into Cal. And so it kind of like synergizes with hyper carries, okay? So I'm telling you, the reason of why I don't like EZREAL as much this season is because the cheat recall for EZREAL looks like a tier, like you base for a tier. And the tier is not that big of a like a spike item, while for other ADCs you base after the free wave crash and you get a Cal. A Cal just like helps you to get the second item faster. And paired with the bottling quest and cashback, it works really well. EZREAL has nothing of this, you know, he has... I mean, you can go cashback, I guess, but it's still always like the problem of it doesn't feel that good. Like the spikes of EZREAL are weird. Sometimes, for example, rushing Manamune is better. You don't know when to rush Manamune, when to rush Trinity. So there are a few things that we're gonna watch now, right? Watch now. And for example, this is a game where I will go personally Manamune rush. Okay, I will rush Manamune because you look for heavy damage in this matchup. You have more range. And you don't want to go HP. But again, that's me. I do feel that your comp, like you're kind of uncatchable at the first 6 levels or something like that. And if you go Manamune and you eat a lot, you're kind of like crushing them, okay? I do like a lot the EZREAL press the attack rather than lethal tempo, okay? Because EZREAL lethal tempo does punish really weird trades. Weird trades meaning some really weird fights that happen in the early game where...
I did the first thing this game, you'll see.
Exactly,
That's why I picked lethal tempo.
Yeah, and what I'm saying is sometimes this happens, sometimes this never happens with EZREAL, because EZREAL playstyle is a bit weird, again. It's more of a, like to me, EZREAL playstyle is either a full all-in or it's a slow queue environment, you know? And lethal tempo does not really suit him, to me. Again, it's my opinion, unless it's a specific matchup where the enemy has an engage and then they have to go back. Perfect example here where we have the rel, right? So matchup-wise, I don't think that lethal tempo is bad, but I do think that playing lethal tempo afterwards is a suicide in this game because because Poppy, and you kind of like don't wanna... Like, you just want to play as a spellcaster, I would say, okay? The more you play as a spellcaster, the better it is. So Conqueror or Press the Attack are fairly better. Conqueror for the late game side of the game, PTA for the lane side of the lane, okay? So those are the two things, okay? So what I want to see, like what I would love to see most of the times when I play EZREAL, I took this like this playstyle from a Korean player. I honestly like copy him a lot. He doesn't have a name. He's just like a challenger player, you know, not a crazy player. But he always plays press the attack and full all-ins level 2, okay? Full all-ins level 2 with press the attack, fucks everyone in the ass, and then from there you snowball. And that's how I like to play EZREAL. Else, it kind of feels passive every time. You know, you're playing the EU West EZREAL where you're 0-0-0, you do nothing, get the tier, and then you're fucking useless. I hate this type of gameplay, right? I fucking hate playing EZREAL like this.
You know, I usually pick EZREAL when I know I'm gonna fight early.
No, you should pick EZREAL when you usually think that you are gonna get level 2 early. Because if you don't get it, you're dog shit, okay? That's what you should think, not I will pick EZREAL because I want to fight. Completely opposite thing. I want to pick EZREAL when I can get level 2 because I can E forward and again look for an extended fight and win the lane from there. So what I want to see here right away, okay, what I want to see from you right away, especially on an EZREAL lane. EZREAL is so important. You want to have control of this bush. Just go there and ward it, right? Absolutely, every single game of Challenger.
Every game,
Every single game in Challenger, the game starts in this way. 30 seconds, everyone runs to this fucking bush, looks for a ward, okay? They could look for a lens, okay? Technically, rel should come with a lens. That's what should happen. But you can defend it from my perspective, and you should also like put it anyways, regardless, okay? Let's see it, okay? And yeah, that's also like the first mistake already. Why do we leave the first control of this? I also do not think that you lose. Lethal tempo or PTA does not matter. Lethal tempo you win even harder, but like why are we fighting this, right? Okay? This seems like the usual thing that I see when like people play games because they have to play games, rather than just like play the game because they have to. Like you play the game, but you're starting watching TikTok or shit like that. I don't like that. Okay, I want you.
I don't usually do that, but I sometimes I usually also do that bush when they have like a rel or a trash or a
Yeah,
big
you have to.
tank.
You have to.
Okay.
But why didn't you
Yeah,
do that?
but I guess every game you should do that. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. It's not like what does it mean? Oh, I do it one time with Rel. Yeah, I remember that. And then the other game. I guess I should do it every time, right? Now I ask you a thing, okay? Only true EZREAL mains know the right answer here, okay?
Yeah.
The lane starts and the lane is even, okay? Do you queue the minion or do you try to queue the Kai'Sa?
No, you see, I queue the minions. Like.
And do you think that's the right thing to do?
I think so, yeah.
It's the right thing to do, okay? To get level 2 early, exactly, you wanna hit the minion first, because it's always, for sure, an hit, and you're gonna get the passive proc, which increases your attack speed. If you do that, you're able to push the wave. If you miss Kai'Sa instead, you're gonna lose the push power of the lane, and you're not gonna be able to get level 2 early, okay? I see you know that, good job. You know, many people, they know that, and then they look...
like really bad. You'll see, they play like really bad into me.
Let's see it, okay? So, you should queue right away, though. The lane starts, you queue right away, okay? Instantly. Because you wanna, like, get back to your second queue right away. You wanna, like, queue 2-3 times even the wave here, okay? Let's see it. Auto queue. It's just like about contesting the wave. Good job. A bit earlier, I will literally, like, as the wave comes, you queue, okay? Not auto and then queue. It's a tiny thing, but I want you to know that, okay? Goods. Really strolling so hard. Right? Oh my god.
And then she does this, and then I get, because I'm already little tempo up, and she goes into the Zilla.
Okay, watch me, okay? I think Rel trolled really hard, but I do think that you didn't troll, but I will keep a good positioning and not kite forward here, okay? I will show you that, okay? Good movement on the upside, okay? I like that. And what you have to avoid, now Zillion is going towards here. And Rel can re-engage you in a few. So you don't want to be in this position, okay? You want to like just simply move a bit more to the right. Even if you might lose the kill, it's better than like eventually just run down here, okay? You got lucky for many reasons here. The first reason is this guy's PTA, Kai'Sa's PTA, and not little tempo. But here you risk out to lose the fight here, okay? You have much luck on so many things. For example, Rel has no ignite. I don't know why. But like many things, okay? So here you have to play more defensive and hit the first focus, which is Rel. As Rel goes back, you start hitting Kai'Sa. Instead here I see that you change focus, which is really bad. Okay? Changing focus here and hitting the Kai'Sa. It's bad because now this guy can do that. Kai'Sa shouldn't have chased this guy, okay? Don't try to not watch that Kai'Sa play in this way, okay? But if Kai'Sa stands here and Rel is here, now you have Zillion here, which can't do anything, and you're getting double engaged. In a few, Rel will have W. It's still long, okay? It's still long time, but I'm just saying, like, you have to be really careful from that, okay?
Yeah.
So the guys just go full all-in, this guy flash. And you see, this position is not so good, right? It's not so good. We changed focus many times. It's not as good as it should have been. You should have just simply hit the Rel goes back, and then you hit the Kai'Sa afterwards, when the guy goes flash into the guy, okay? Anyways, we kill him. And from here you have PTA, like little tempo stacked, and I guess he has to flash, right? I wouldn't flash. This is really bad.
It was risky as fuck, yeah.
What I will do, if you really want to try to kill here, you Q flash, right? Auto Q flash, no? Let me see. I think this Q was a bit bad.
To have my passive.
No. Here you do flash Q auto.
Yeah, probably, yes.
Okay? Flash Q auto. Boom.
I was kind of afraid.
Auto dead.
So
afraid of what?
She would flash.
Yeah, but she can never predict that.
Yeah, true.
How does she predict it? Like, if you know flash Q? It's crazy. Like, it's impossible to predict it. As you see the flash, the Q's are already on him. And then as you auto, the auto that you put, she can't flash that. Like, she's gonna get followed by the next auto, right? So here you kill her, in my opinion. I think it's 100 damage here, 180. Let's see, plus an auto. Yeah, you kill. Definitely. Okay? So flash Q auto.
Yeah.
Definitely. If you really want to look for the kill. Else trading flash for flash here is really bad. I guess you could have done flash Q auto, trade flash, and it would have been so worth. But if you have to do like this, you don't flash, okay? Just a shove and base. Because you have tier and that's more than enough. Getting the kill here is just like more of a Girus thing, you know? You managed to do it anyways, but I don't want to argue it, like how bad,
I understand. Yeah.
how bad this happened. Like, anyways, crash this wave and you base. Okay,
Yeah.
nice. Here you can look for Cal if you wish. If you have buy gold for Cal and tier,
No,
I get.
here, sorry, I remember this. I reset and then I bought a Sheen and then I forgot to undo. I didn't undo. I couldn't undo actually
you
because
couldn't
I
undo.
left the base. Yeah, see, I couldn't undo there. So I wanted to buy to get the Jack of all trades, like.
Oh, you have Jack of all trades, yeah. Jack of all trades is tier and CDR, right? Tier and 250 golds.
CDR,
okay, okay. I guess that you can do that. I mean, I guess that you can do
I
that,
had 900,
but...
right? Yeah, 900.
Sorry?
I had
Yeah.
900.
It's 400 plus 250, 700, 650. Okay. 400 tier, 250 650, and then you have the shoes, 950 for the shoes, right? Shoes is movement speed, tier, mana, and then you have CDR, which is like the other one, okay? I think this was for 5, right? Or am I wrong? At 5 stacks. I guess you have it when you have 1, 2, 3. Attack, Elf, Omnivamp, tier, mana. Yeah, you need only CDR. You don't need boots. Okay?
Yeah, CDR and...
CDR and mana. Nothing else, okay?
Here
you got CDR, so you have 4, and you don't have it, okay? You see?
Yeah.
So you miss either mana or boots. Mana or boots here, okay? Anyways, I told you, this matchup, I would love to see Manamune Rush. And probably the lane tier is a bit bad, since you can poke them a lot. Like, I would love to see the tier, just because you can poke them down a lot. That would then make the advantage insane. Like, it's not an insane advantage in this case, because you buy tier with the gold of the first kill. And that's why I don't like the tier, sadly. Like I told you, it doesn't feel like a strong spike. The Shin doesn't feel good anyways. Like, the Shin doesn't feel good on a little tempo build as well, because you're not bursting, you're playing DPS. And so you should go for the piece of Trinity, which is the attack speed one. I don't remember the name. Either Phage is also fine, but I will say the other one, okay? Let me see which one.
Carp on Dex, yeah?
I don't remember the name. Calp, yeah, it's probably that shit, right?
With the 20
items,
speed, 20
items, we're gonna see it, items, Trinity here. It's this one, no? Earthbound, yeah. Because you get attack speed, and so it kind of like resonates with what you're building, no? You're building attack speed, and you wanna like auto. That's the best spike that you can have this game. So from a technical perspective, you can do tier longsword or double longsword and delay the tier if you wish. If you really wanna go Trinity. If you don't wanna go Trinity, I would argue that going for Warhammer right away in this matchup is not bad. Okay. So you can rush Warhammer if you have enough gold, or tier and then two longswords if you have enough gold. Same concept, okay? Don't delay tier too much. When you rush Manamune, you can delay tier a bit more if you wish, just because it's easier to stack it up when you close the item.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean that you shouldn't stack it right away as you have it, no? Snowballing margins means... Yeah, tell me?
Sorry. You take Manamune when? Why?
So,
Like,
Trinity usually has less pushing power, okay? Trinity usually has less pushing power. Like, objectively have less AD unless you spend a shit ton of money. You see how much you have to spend to have the same AD as, like... you have to spend 2k 300. With Manamune, I just want to show you that. You get the same AD, 20, 30, like you're really near to that with 1k and 400. Okay? Yeah. 1k and 400 against, as we said, 2k and 300. That's like 1k gold in more. Okay? So, I do take Trinity as EZREAL when I want to push the wave a lot and I have the push. I know that I'm the winning side, okay? I have the winning side, I have a lot of damage. It's easier to farm, first of all, if you go Manamune. It's easier to make pressure and it's easier to, like, contest something. If you want to play for a Drake, if you want to play for that. Trinity is just more of a safe option. You have more generic stats. Manamune is just full damage, okay? So, for example, in this matchup where you have Kai'Sarel, you started well. I will never go for Trinity, okay? You got Trinity only if you're insecure. Like, you're insecure of the engage and you think that you're gonna die. But honestly, okay, to die in this matchup, you need a lot. Like, you need a double hard engage, for example. I will say Jarvan jungle plus rel engage. That's already a killable thing. Maybe. Good Ezreals maybe don't die anyways, okay? So, till level 6, Kai'Sa can never engage you at all. Like, at level 6, she can look for ult to chase you into the E. But then you will have Zilean ult. Like, watching this game, really, I think you're unkillable, okay? Like, before minute 25, you shouldn't be dying at least maybe once or twice because you fuck up, I guess. But really, it's an impossible game to die for. So, Manamune, you perma-push, and Kai'Sa can't do anything, right? You have to think, what can Kai'Sa do if I push her down every time? Nothing.
Yeah.
Kai'Sa wants to look for the fight, but every time she's the wave under tower. She can't do anything. Okay? That's the point. So that's when you go Manamune, right? So if you have any question on that, you can always like ask me directly. Okay, you send me the matchup and then I tell you, I think Manamune can work here. But this is a matchup where I will go for that, okay? Especially on matchups where there's a lot of poke, no? Let's suppose you're playing against Vel'Koz and Lux. I don't know, like the worst shit ever, no?
Yeah.
Go Trinity, and what do you do with Trinity? Like Phage, it's so hard to proc because you don't auto them. Lethal Tempo is bad, so you wanna go PTA or Conqueror because you're playing range. Okay? And Warhammer is good because you have CDR and you have AD. So, yeah, that's it, okay? Playing instead the attack speed will be so bad because you can't auto them anyways, okay? So that's a bit the concept that you want to follow when you want to go Manamune or Trinity, okay? You are late if you have to push the next wave, okay?
Yeah.
And we want to play for the next scuttle because Lessin is puffing bot side. We can't really change what happened in this context, okay? The best way for you to actually base here is to, while you take this wave, okay, you move towards here and drag this wave here. Like, you keep this wave here in place.
Yeah.
And you go even here towards the tower. Right. As you do that, you E out, and the wave is crushed. Okay? From here, you go back and base.
Makes sense, yes.
Okay? Because as the cannon wave comes, look, now it takes a shit ton of time for you to take it, no matter how much stacks you have, okay?
Yeah.
And here you're fucked, basically. I would risk dying for the Kai'Sa here even. I guess she's level 1, so it's kind of impossible, okay? So you go here, E off the wall, and then this wave will then crash. And that's why you lost the fight afterwards. Like, you weren't ready because you had to, like, waste a lot of time basing here. I also do think that you had the spike regardless. And now look, we don't have the position. They have it because they have the bounce, right? The bounce back. And now they can enter first. That's... it's all because of that wave, really. So, it's a tiny thing, but it can change a lot, okay? This is more of, again, of a one trick, like it's something that a one trick will do. Like, you think about it right away, okay? You double kill and then you say, okay, I want to do this. Think about it, just execute it, okay? And even if you didn't do that, I think there are some mechanical mistakes. Let's watch them, okay? Like, even if you didn't do that, I don't think that's the only play, right? I think you should have also could have played this one better. Wait to queue because you want to wait the rel W, okay? Like, you want to see where rel W's, and then it's kind of an easy target to queue, okay? Also, the W kind of lucky. You want to wait the W, really, okay? So, let me see. Q, W. That's when you should have QW, okay? Okay? Yeah, the E is bad, but in reality, the worst thing is you chasing her down, okay? Like a really good Ezreal here, okay? You auto here without queuing. You keep autoing. It's 3 autos here. It's the safest way of dealing damage here. Okay? Safest way of dealing damage. Because else you see, you're wasting time when you could have autoed. And you're not dealing damage. Okay? One day you wake up, you eat everything and you one shot anyways. One day you wake up, you miss every skill shot and you're not dealing damage. So the best way here again, especially with Lethal Tempo, like you show me that you want to play Lethal Tempo here. You want to just auto. Okay? Auto. And here, that's where you want to wait. And see what happens, no? Yi coming from here, Rel here. So you want to space here. Because you're far from both, okay? And wait to see what happens. They engage on Lee, that's pretty good, okay? You don't want to be engaged here, though, okay? So you want to wait for an engage hypothetically on the Lee. Basically, you're going to use Lee as a mid shield, okay? Lee is going to be the one getting fucked in the ass, and you're going to stack your Lethal Tempo with QW here, right? Let's see it, okay? So if you don't give the perfect angle here, and you stand here, Lee gets stunned, and now we have to see how will the fight evolve. Rel W's on this guy, Yi goes here, or Yi goes on you. Anyways, if Yi goes on you, Lee kills Rel, 100%, okay? Yeah. And if Yi goes on you, you can just E away. So you see, you're creating a really good situation for your team in this way. I do think like going here, it's the worst shit ever. You're just gonna get queued, then
The news
W's,
was so
and now
bad.
it's a tragedy, right? Everyone can be engaged,
Yeah, it's a tragedy, yeah.
and they was also bad, and like many things, okay? So like be really careful about your positioning and like what's the objective of the fight. Map all the enemies more than anything. Like you wanna map where the enemies are, and like just like do the tiny talk that we did, okay? Just don't chase endlessly the player that you think that you should be killing there, especially when it's an engager and he has everything up, right?
Yeah, makes
He had everything up. Just like wait for him to like engage someone that's not you. You have to use your teammates in this way. Okay, from here you probably die. Maybe you kill? Oh, so lucky.
I didn't want to flash.
No, you
I
shouldn't.
didn't have flash. No.
You shouldn't. And I also do think that, again, a double longsword here deals way more damage than like a...
Yeah, I messed up this as well, because I bought the glowing mote. And I already have CD.
Yeah.
I had the money for a longsword. Like this game, I know, like I played bad.
Oh my
Very
god.
bad.
You went CDR when you already had it. This is painful as fuck.
Painful.
What?
Painful. I really don't usually do this. Like, but I don't have any other games to.
Okay, no worries. No, I'm not gonna review it if you say that you usually don't, okay? I have to tell you because like you're doing it, right? But if you tell me, I don't usually do that, I guess it's okay, right? Even here, I want to mention a thing, right? The kill pressure, I call it in this way, okay? The kill pressure of the enemy. Watch everything that happened, okay? Kai'Sa did W here, okay?
Yeah.
She already W, so she has no W. What scares you of the enemy comp? The engage of Rel into the Kai'Sa QW most of the times.
Yeah.
That's what kills you, okay? So Kai'Sa has no W. That means that it's already hard for them to engage. You have a really big wave, which is really hard to fight into, okay?
Yes.
And this guy looks for this W. Now, can you realistically die here?
No.
Okay, so don't panic.
Yeah.
Don't panic. Keep your E. Because if you keep your E and you can chase her down, she's dead already.
Yeah.
Especially with the Zillion W. Or like, the Zillion E. My fault, okay? So, instead of being here, just get the stun in the face because Kai'Sa didn't do anything here. She was like standing there. Yeah. She couldn't do anything. She doesn't have anything to like do anything there. So, from here she gets low. And now think that you will have an E in plus here. Okay?
Yeah.
You could D to this position and Kai'Sa has to catch you up and then you can space from the back. Okay?
Yeah.
Instead you have to chase and it can be good. Okay? It can be good only because this guy plays bad. But if he played well, Kai'Sa, you should definitely disengage the Rel here, okay? Only because she played bad. Like, look, she's not really making pressure or like helping the Rel at all. Okay? You see? She's not making pressure. Like, if I see my Rel is low here, I will make pressure on you. I will try to put myself here so that you have to change focus in some way.
Yeah.
Not because, like, this position for Kai'Sa wouldn't be good. Because probably Zillion or you could deal damage to her parallelly, but this guy wouldn't die. Okay?
So the Rel lives. Yeah.
Exactly. So you kind of like got lucky from that perspective. Like the ADC is really playing safely, I will say. Yeah. So that's also a thing, right? That's why you managed to kill. But if you manage to keep the E there, even better, no? Because you had no W and the guy jumped in. So tiny things, really. Again, tiny things. It's always about tiny things in reality. My God, you're a real EZREAL player. Look at how many shit you bought. Yeah, you have the cash, the Jack of all trades. That's fine. Finally, we have it. But I will say that like 95% of this is dog shit. Like all of this is bad outside of like the longsword, okay?
The longsword.
And again, Manamium will be so much more controlled. Delaying the tier as well this much, kind of a tragedy.
I didn't buy the tier as well. Like this game, I really did play bad. Like
yeah. It's okay. I'm just telling you, like, delaying the tier here is...
this was my first game.
Really bad. You know when you can delay tier? When you go, I believe Manamion, yeah. Because you can do Manamion as Senseiver. So you can delay because a Senseiver rush is really strong, okay? That's an example. Manamion rush is not as strong as a Senseiver. But I guess that, like...
kind of falls off.
I guess that it kind of depends on the matchup. Like, I don't like a Senseiver unless they are really squishy. I tested it out and I didn't like it that much. So yeah, you do go finally for the attack speed item, which is the one that I will say it's the most important, for this matchup. Or the Phage. Phage is also good because you have some more HP if you wanna like play a bit more cocky. If you want to play a bit more cocky and just like look for specific trades, it will be better. This trade was really bad. Okay, so I don't think you have to hold the wave first of all, because your jungler is your support is playing topside. You don't hold the wave when your support is playing topside, right? Or also your jungler. Like both things are true. Okay, like you technically want to say, okay, I want to hold the wave here. I want to hold the wave here because I don't want to push. I get your point. Like from a technical perspective, it makes sense. Okay, but
this is maybe a mistake I do a lot.
But
like
if the enemy jungler, is not seen, like we're not seeing him contest topside objective. Where is the enemy jungler?
Yeah.
Where?
Both side.
Okay, and it can be in this position, either this position or this position. Okay, it can also be here and still not be seen. But like from a percentage perspective, right? It's like a 33%, 33%, 33%. So here we have a 66% chance of he being bot side. 66 is kind of like not big, but again, that's the chance, no? So having the deep ward of Zilan here to see if the camps are up will be the flawless thing to confirm at 100% that the he is bot side, right? So in this context, you don't hold the wave, because if you hold the wave, the next wave comes, they stack it up, they dive you, and you lose the whole wave. Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Okay? Instead,
makes sense.
What we have to do here is shove the wave right away, look for this ward here. Okay? Look for this ward here, or look for this ward here in the entrance. Both are fine, honestly. Okay? So we see if the E enters. If the E enters, we even drop the minion wave and just wait under the tier 2. As they finish the objective top lane, Zilan will base, he will come back to bot side with you, and that's where you start playing again, okay? You can even wait on this bush easily, okay? And there's also like a case where you could hypothetically contest this one if your team is really quick, okay? It's always better than dying on the dive, okay? Let's see, let's execute this and see.
I think that is what happens. I get
exactly, let's see if this execution is right, but probably that's what's gonna happen, right?
Yeah.
So they stack the wave, and now you have this stacked wave, and look at that.
Let's get the flash for no reason.
You see?
Yeah.
Perfectly, no? We literally explained everything perfectly, no? So here you should be standing here, respecting your Zilan doing the top side objective, and if you do, there will be a huge fight here. There will be a really good fight for you, okay? With TF ult, we have TF ults, and there will be such a good fight for you. Just like respect, right? That's the weak side EOS thing where no one plays weak side, but sometimes we have to, no? Especially when you play EZREAL, it tends to happen. You're ahead, and the team thinks, okay, I guess I can leave EZREAL solo. It's a really safe champion. I mean, they can dive us free, okay? Kai'San, Rel, yeah, they do. So, again, ward this position, ward the blue buff, so that Lee knows, right? Lee knows that he's getting fucked like that. And also TF can look for the ult right away to stop him from doing the blue buff, right? It would work well.
I never really thought about going toward that blue buff.
Yeah. But because you have to like understand the game from like an insane level, right? It happens a lot. For example, I played a duo and I made the same mistake.
It does happen a lot. Yeah. Like I remember times that this exact scenario happened.
Anyways, I remember this happening as well. Like I made the same mistake as you. In a game in Challenger, I remember that. I was playing duo with my friend. My duo goes. I asked my duo. I asked that. My duo to go topside to get the topside objective. Okay, he goes there, and I don't know. We kind of like didn't say anything regarding where the jungler was. Okay, like no one said anything. So I was like, maybe. Okay, I was thinking maybe I can defend that. I was thinking that the enemy could have been botsed. You know, again the 66% rule. So I was like, I guess I can, but that's my bad again because I said I guess I can. I didn't say I can. I said maybe I can. And when you say maybe, it's always wrong, right? When you say I'm not sure if I can, you should always just run away. I said I'm not sure if I can. 3 seconds afterwards, the jungler was botsed and I died. Okay, so if there's not a certain info, you pretend that the info is not known, and so you play like the enemy is there. Okay, so you act like it must be was botsed in this case.
Yeah.
We lose a wave, 6 minions, nothing crazy. You didn't do. You wouldn't have given the shutdown, and that will be so good, right? Okay.
Yeah.
And like look at how like the tables have turned. This guy is a first item, and you have like a bunch of shit here that like that like does nothing. So on the 1v1 scenario, you actually lose here. Okay.
Yes.
Laurel comes from the back. I guess you're fine. Like, it's really hard to gank you again. Like, it's only the dive potential that they had at the start.
Yeah.
You lost this game? You lost it, right?
I did. I entered like
Yeah.
very hard.
Yeah. I think it's also
At
like the draft.
one
The draft
point,
is really hard, okay? The draft has to be played well from a technical
Yeah.
perspective. Your draft has to be played well. Let's see.
I got this Shen next game as well. He played
Ooh, so
very
unlucky.
badly.
You had no flash? Did you flash earlier or? Oh yeah, you didn't have that. The replay bugged. I wanna see that. Let me see. Again, I never liked that you like walk so high for a Q, for example, as well. Like here, you walked up for a Q. It's really weird. I wanna show you that.
Yeah.
Your Q is like this range, okay? So if you wanna Q rel, you can do it from here. Why are we walking up to the engager?
Yep.
No?
It's
You
bad,
have
but-
this bad habit of walking up to the engager when he has everything up. I don't like that, okay? Just like stand max range and Q him. And eventually it will start like bleeding, okay? As you Q him, he will start bleeding. And that's where he's like thinking, fuck, I have to do something. And then he will flash into you. And that's what you want. You want the enemy support to panic. You don't want to like go melee to the enemy support. And then he engages you for free, okay? Because here it's not even a bait. It's just like you queuing forward and then getting engaged for no reason, okay? Then you're forced to E because you had a bad positioning in the first place. But again, we don't want that. We want to perma Q, and we want the enemy to hard engage because they have to, and then you E out of that.
Yeah.
Okay? So that's the bad starting position. You have premier EWs, you have no flash, and I guess that you just die. Here, you try to do as much damage as you can. I think that's kind of right. You could never walk away from that. We sort of get something out of that, but it's not even that great. It's alright. Finally get the Trinity. We go bot side. That spike would have been really good if we managed to get it a bit earlier, right? The Trinity spike here could have been really good. But I do think that you would have died anyways. Like the problem is always the same. You're going melee to the engager before he uses the spells. I wouldn't say that's a mistake if you actually make him waste the spells, okay? Just make him waste the things and then it will feel really well.
I tried to do, but I got caught like...
Yeah. I mean, you didn't really try to do that if you walk here and then you Q melee, right? I mean, it's not really melee, but you were really near to him for no reason, really. The Q range, you could Q from here and if you fucking hit him, you know, that's what I'm telling you. So
You're right. Yep.
So I get it's you're trying what to do, but it's not really like that. Okay, I would say that you play this one a bit slower, like you have no rush up if you really want to do that. Because the only way you lose this Kai'Sa, like you lose this to Kai'Sa is playing it fast. You can like poker to half before full leaning, okay? Because else you risk out a cancelling with ultimate, a QW burst. You can risk it out, okay? So be careful on that. You wanna like Q, slow down, slow, because that's where Kai'Sa feels powerless. When you have range and Kai'Sa can't walk up, that's where you're really strong, okay? So going straight to her and trying the 1v1 right away feels really scary. No matter what she has, you don't know, maybe she has ult or like, it's really, really bad, I will say, okay? You can play a bit slower there and nothing happens, okay? So you Q a bit more and then just full all in at, I will say half health it's already enough, okay? Half health it's more than enough to win the matchup at the end.
Yeah.
Okay? But never like full all in when she's like a 3-3 forge, it feels bad. Oh shit, your attack moved the minion. Q, E. That was unlucky. Alright. TP, you save yourself, use space. Okay.
Yeah,
No, this is fine. This is fine. The guy TP is on top set gap is not gonna be fun this game. But I do think that it's also like mostly your fault because we forced a really dogshit Shen ult. We have to be careful on that, like because especially if you survive there and Shen goes in that position. Now he didn't, but imagine he does. Like that's, I would open the game. Okay. From that I would open the game. Again, this is why I told you I don't like lethal tempo from this point onwards. Okay. Because you don't want to like match the Kai'Sa 1v1 with lethal tempo. Level 1, yes you do, especially if she doesn't have lethal tempo just like you. But now she has Q power up with Kraken and Pickaxe, and you kind of like lose the short trade. So you don't want to like go there and auto Q for example, melee to her, okay? Because she will just like fucking melt you in 1.5 seconds. And is that what you want to do? Is just again, from the range, Q, and she will be pissed the fuck off, okay? You start becoming strong again against her when you get Trinity Mana Immune. And you just Q her endlessly, and she can't do shit if not full all-in, okay? But here, again, that's just bad, okay? Because look, Q auto, boom, you're off there, you know?
Yeah.
Just feels this way. So be careful, like, you just have to, like, respect a bit more the champion, no? EZREAL Kai'Sa, in my opinion, it's a 99% EZREAL matchup, okay? Unless the enemy support is Kobe Bryant, okay? He's literally the best player in the world. If the enemy support plays flawlessly and does give the Kai'Sa the best game ever and she starts snowballing like hell, that's an EZREAL bad matchup, but... Yeah. Even or upwards, EZREAL wins, okay? You just have to, like, play around the spikes that you have. So Mana Immune Trinity and, in general, Mana Immune Rush in that matchup. And even PTA full all-in at level 2, really. I want you to understand how the game, like what happening into the game, okay? So, you push mid, they push mid, and they go towards top side. I mean, you saw it, okay? And if you didn't see that, you will see it now, okay? When they go here, okay? So we saw them. That means that if they rotated towards our jungle, all of this is warded. And that's right. Okay? They did it, they did the perfect rotation and they look for the Shen. So now what you want to do is push mid lane, just like they did, so get a wave advantage. Look also for the tower, there's no problem with that. And do an opposite play. So as a play to the opposite side. Because going to this fight now late into the vision will be a suicide. You get that?
Yeah.
So you want to play on the opposite side because we know that there's no vision there. Okay?
Yeah.
And we can kill the Orianna. We can look for a dive as free again. So you two go to the opposite side with TF and look for the kill on Orianna. Okay? That's it. You push mid lane. And I do think that you can get the tower. You kind of have time for that. And now you just like wanna also have the positioning towards the bot side, as I told you, okay? Because you wanna be there. And just execute that, right? You don't take this wave. Just call for this. Watch the Orianna. She has no vision. Yeah, and she's pushing up here.
Yeah, and I'm not doing anything.
Watch. Watch it, watch it, watch it. Watch. Watch. Okay? That's where we kill. Look, she could never know. Never. She could never know. Okay? Instead, we look for mid lane tower here, which is really deep into the map. They can look for TPs. They can look for many things. It's a really risky play. And of course, as we said, we can never defend EZREAL topside, so we don't even manage to get the pick off here. This pick off here could be really strong. Why? Because as you kill the bot side, Orianna, TF can base, ult topside, and then we can look for a 5 versus 5 top lane after we base. Yeah. And instead here we're kind of handshaking, but that's not an handshake, because this guy is Herald, you know? The guy is a Herald. Okay? Is it clear? So here, push mid lane, look for the pick on Orianna. Base after the pick on Orianna. Shove the wave if you really want to, okay? Base, go topside, TF ult on the back, you kill all these 3 players. You already forced Kai'Sa to stay mid lane to take the wave. That's more than enough. And that's where we want to fight, okay? So you're missing all these things. Instead the mid lane push is kind of like, I guess we take it, you know? It's nothing crazy. It's a really hard concept, again, another macro thing, but I think you're kind of like losing it on the macro side, okay? Rather than like mechanical. Don't watch the mechanics yet. There's a lot that you can improve from the theory here, okay? Because they make the fight there. And look, now TF is playing there. But I kind of fucking would love you to be here, no? Instead of really pushing this wave. That's bad, no?
Bad, yeah.
That's bad. Like, look, we're fucking getting destroyed here. And, I mean, we just needed to be here earlier, no?
Yeah.
With the TF ult, again, with TF ult, we had TF TP, we had so much shit, really. I guess we could have, like, done it so much earlier. And also the Orianna pick is kind of easy to do as well. If you think about the champion in itself, in the side lane, when he pushes up that hard, along with the Zilean, it would have been really easy to do. You go bot side, and I don't like that. I want you to be top side here, because that's where the fight will happen, right?
So, yeah.
Look, this is where the fight will happen. How do I know? I guess I know it because there's an Ashe.
I mean, Baron is...
I guess I know it because there's an Ashe. They have a comp which is an hard engage comp as well. Like, you look at their comp. What do they look for? They just look for an engage before the Nash, for example, okay? So, I will be standing here, covering the jungle as well of the Lee. If there was no jungle here, okay? If there was no topside jungle, only botside jungle, then Lee wouldn't enter this position. But we need a ward in the Nash anyways. So you push mid lane and look maybe for a Farsight here, just to make sure that they didn't do Nash. While you rotate bot lane, okay? While you rotate bots, Farsight, go bot lane. If you really want to take side lane, I don't think that's needed. I think you can just push mid, Farsight, and then play whatever the fuck happens here. You're quite strong, honestly. Like, you're not that bad. Of course, closing one of them will be better. But I want you to be in this fight here, okay? These fights, it's a really great fight, you know? It's a great fight to play. Okay?
Yeah,
just look at it and think again, how much am I losing by like standing side into the Poppy? How much am I losing here? Like so much, no?
Yeah.
Outside of that, if you really want to like talk about something else, the Poppy can TP in this fight. Like she can and you can't,
well,
okay?
yeah.
So if she does, we are playing with one player in less. I guess she doesn't. Like that's fucking crazy to me. But if she does, you kind of lose hard this fight, okay? So yeah, playing out as a side laner here is again not something that I would love to see from my ADC, okay? Also, this item, I think this is kind of like an overrated item on EZREAL. I do like him on Samira, for example. I mean, more than overrated, I think that it's more of a 5th, 6th item, you know what I'm saying? Like, there are other items which are fairly better. For this game, for example, look at how much armor they have. I definitely will go for a Serilda. Definitely, like, without thinking, okay? Because in a few, there's probably, like, just an example, Orianna could go Zhonya's, she can go Seraph. She didn't do anything of this because, like, whatever, dog shit build, right? But, like, Armor Rel, Armor Poppy, and I do think that you, like, kind of fit them a lot. Tenacity is also not that important in this game. Like, what do you actually have Tenacity for this game, no? Tenacity for what? For the Rel Q, right? The Rel W is not even a stun. Okay, so Tenacity is not really useful. I kind of see you building this just because, like, you saw it on a website. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
But instead, I will go for. Let me think. So Shoshin is already good. Shoshin is already good because you can perma Q the Rel and Poppy and stack it up. That's just like already good, okay? Serilda also really good because you slow them down. Especially the Rel, which is already slowed. If you slow her even more, it's like a fucking punch bag, you know? You can punch her a lot. Those are the two items that I will do a bit before this item, right? You can do it anyways, like this item. Again, I don't think it works that wonderful for this champion, right? The Omnivamp kind of feels off, like the sustain. If you want to do that at this point, you go Alacrity. You didn't go for Alacrity, you went for Bloodline. So you already have lifesteal with Qs, okay? You don't need like 400 lifesteal with Qs. Who asked that, okay? So that's why I don't like Endless Hunger this much on EZREAL. Well, I tried it on Samira, and Samira just feels fucking Exodia with this item, okay? Because you heal by every player you hit. It's just like completely Exodia shit. Again, with EZREAL, most of the times I find myself having a better game with Shojin and Serilda. And again, Shojin, when you hit a lot frontline tanks, and you can stack it up easily. Serilda, more in reality against the squishies, I like it a bit more, even if it's armor pen. But just because you slow them down, it's easy to like land Qs on them. But again, you decide, okay? But usually I always do these 3 items, 4 items, and then really just look for whatever you want, okay? I do like Guardian Angel 5th though, because it's a really safe item, and in this season having Guardian Angel is broken to me, okay? Like really strong. So 3, 4 items, 5th item, and then again, if you want to play this item, I will say 6th item. Okay, if they have a lot of tenacity, like a lot of stance, a lot of shit like that, I guess you can do it 3rd if you really want. But again, I don't really see EZREAL playing out really well with those stats that the item give. The only good thing of this item is attack damage, right? Omnivamp being good, again, because you have some lifesteal, but it doesn't feel necessary. Like, it doesn't feel like something, oh, I killed the minion and I survived because I killed the minion and I got, like, HP back. Seems more like a Samira misfortune thing, okay? Like, that's what I'm telling you. I also played against this build only twice. Not really ugly played in Agilo. I had people who played, we can check it out together, okay? I think I had some players that played this build, definitely. But they never played that item, you know? I'm pretty sure about it. We can check it really quick, okay? EZREAL, okay, there's already one, okay? Let's see what he did. You see, like, he did it, but I think he did it really late. We can check it. Didzle, right? You see Didzle. Maybe he did it 3rd, okay? I don't know. Like, I'm raising hands into the sky, right? You see this guy's doing it 3rd. But honestly, again, I'm not a fan. That doesn't mean that the item is not good, right? But try to understand the context and then you decide. it's my personal opinion on the champion, okay? Like, this guy does it third. I think that, for example, this and this have priority here, okay? Most of the times, okay? But again, if a challenger player in New West does it, I guess it's not that bad, right? Like, it's an acceptable thing, okay? It's an acceptable thing. I'm not gonna say that it's like unplayable shit. But at least I will say, if you buy an item for something, make sure that it's actually valuable for that. If you buy tenacity, make it so that you use tenacity. If you buy lifesteal, make it so that lifesteal has a sense. Lifesteal here, I don't know why you buy it. There's no poke at all. The fight happens, and you don't need lifesteal, okay?
Yeah.
Tenacity, I don't see a stun that you have to avoid. If not Poppy E, but if you get hit by the Poppy E, you should install, right? It's the only fucking stun into the game, okay?
Yeah.
Especially as EZREAL, okay.
No,
I said it.
I said it.
Yeah.
I knew she was dead, you know.
Yeah. I said it. Anyways, let's see this fight. But again, this item feels really good when you're playing more as a caster, I will say. If you're playing more as a caster from the range, and the enemy has a Ziggs, something that also pokes like that, you have a shit ton of like sustain, and you can sustain fully just eat him from the range without like suffering the poke of him, right? That's what I will say. So you did the same mistake as always with the fucking rel. You can't do it, right? You can't. You always wanted to auto the rel with this build. I don't know why. Look, just like play range. Why do you look at your team as well? Like, what is going on here? No, it's okay. Those mistakes can lose games, man. Like, you have to be really careful.
Now we both die because I
Yeah. Those mistakes, they lose games, you know. You probably lost Nash because of this, which is kind of embarrassing, honestly. It's kind of embarrassing losing Nash because you walk to the rel twig in mid lane after a fight, like just like base and get the gold. No, you had item as well.
I felt so dumb left.
Yeah.
Here I also chased the Poppy for some reason and I died.
That's bad.
Crazy,
All of this is bad. Kind of like and the brain exploded, right?
Yeah.
I think the brain exploded, yeah. Kind of hard. And then, I mean, the mistake of before, it's what makes this game almost unplayable, I will say, okay? Like, when you lose Nash from that position, because you don't have a scaling comp. Like, your comp does not scale at all, so giving Nash like that is really bad, because they have a really strong comp in the sense of scaling, okay? So that mistake is almost what lost the game, I will say.
It did lose the game, 100%, yeah. I knew how much I fucked up after that.
Yeah. And again, it's a stupid thing because, like, again, we reviewed something at minute 1 and 25 where I told you shouldn't auto the rel, and then at minute 26 you lose because you did the same thing, no? So think about like how such a mistake can also be recreated in early game and like in late game, and you lose because of that. It's crazy, no?
Yeah.
And so even here, I guess your team is playing really well. Holy shit. You have 2 inhibitors down, so I will definitely think about a Ravenous Hydra here. You go even for more lifesteal, I guess, but it's just to like push waves faster, okay? EZREAL is not a really famous champion to push waves, okay? He's really bad at doing that. So Ravenous does help you out a lot, especially with 2 inhibitors down, okay? Like, your team has no clear. Think it in this way, okay? So I will go Tayamats at least a Tayamats. Then you can go for another item if you wish, okay? Not Ravenous Rush, because again, you don't need much lifesteal anymore. If you put even more lifesteal into this build, it's crazy, you know. I mean, I guess you did it, but you should go Ravenous here, okay? No Bloodthirster. Because again, what is all this fucking lifesteal for? I don't even see it happening, you know. I don't see it happening where you just like kill a player and then just refuel yourself back to full HP this game. Because they just full all in, right? There's the Rel Flash ult, Orianna ult, Kai'Sa ults in, and then like, where is the time? Where is the time where you're actually like lifesteal back? Huh? I don't see that. Maybe you see it. I don't see it, right? I don't really see that. If the fight happens just like they want it to, that's what happens, right? Like, that's what happens. Now you can disengage because I guess you have a really strong comp for you, by the way, man. Like, Zilean ult, Shen ult. If they wanna pill you, they can pill you, right?
Yeah.
If they wanna do that. Always play a bit cocky, but I mean, yeah, you have 400 things. I guess it's really sad because you have so much like potential of winning this game without the comp that you have. I will say that if you had anything that's not EZREAL here, you would have won right away, hands down. Like, really, any hyper carry. If you had Jinx here, you would have won. If you have like, just play front to back with rockets, and you will have won. So this game kind of becomes a bit harder because you have EZREAL. That's the funny part, no? Bloodthirster. Again, Bloodthirster feels really weird more than anything, okay? Shojin or Guardian Angel, all of this is crazy, no? Guardian Angel on top of the Zilean ult kind of like makes you Thanos again. Okay? you become really strong in the team fights. And also, like we talked about it, the clear problem, no? Where these waves are suffering, like really suffering the game. Look at that. Look at how they're making this game so painful.
Yeah.
And look at how much time we need. We're watching it at double speed, but you can never contest Nash for sure, even with Ravenous. But I'm just saying, like, it takes a lot of time. You base Frozen Art, absolutely fucking not. Ye deals through damage.
I didn't know what to go last item because I felt like Guardian Angel. You know, I didn't need it that much.
No.
Really have assassins. Or...
No, Yi deals through damage. Kai'Sa deals missing HP. Frozen Art just gives you a shit ton of armor and you don't even use it, like, okay? Do you understand why?
Very bad. I never buy this item, I don't know why, but...
Okay. Kai'Sa deals AP damage, she's playing an AP build, like, watch it. Is that AD? You see AD on her build?
It's AP.
Okay? No, you don't see it, so... Frozen Art seems like shit, okay? You decrease her attack speed, oh wow, she just QWs you and you're fucking dead, right? Orianna is AP, from what I know. Master Yi, oh yeah, you decrease his attack speed by 20%. Oh, he will fucking one-shot you anyways, he deals through damage, okay? Like, that's it. So here, Guardian Angel, on pair with the Zilean, on pair with the Shen ult, like, think about being a Yi and having to kill you there. How painful is this shit is? Like, it's so crazy hard. Just think about it, like, those things are so stupid when you think about them. Just think about what makes you the most painful to kill, okay? And you definitely have a better answer than Frozen Art here. Definitely. I will say even stacking HP would almost be better. That's slightly better, but not that crazy better, okay? Even Jackshaw, okay? Jackshaw, because you're fighting perma, like you're... How long are the fights in this game? How long were the fights?
Very long, yeah.
Okay? Every time I see you fighting, it's a 2 minute and 25 fight, literally, okay? So you go Jackshaw and like you have 400 armor. That's just like another thing. So many options and we're blindly going for always whatever, like for always the same things that people buy every single day for no reason, okay? Just like think about it, okay? That's what I'm saying. Like, if of course like your Guardian Angel goes down, you sell the Guardian Angel and go Jackshaw, and that will be the best second option. Just an example, okay? But again, there are many other options. For example, there was a game. Again, I want to show you those things because I'm playing against good players, right? And good players. I just want to show you like the thinking of me. And I'm a good player, but like I'm playing even against better players. For example, 62. Okay, 62 is a lot. Okay, it's literally rank 1 in my server almost. Okay, I beat him. I literally won against this guy with Jinx, with Jackshaw. Okay, I played Jackshaw, and not only that, there was a time where I won a fight because I went for the fucking Solari. Okay, I gave Solari to my team, and I won a fight because of that. Again, think about the things. Okay, I won against a player just by like buying something and thinking about why I needed right at that time. Why did I go for Solari here? Look at the enemy team, double assassin. So I need a shield. I don't have enough gold for a full item. I went GA. I lost GA. What do? I sell item, go like go the item right away. Take the shield, boom. Yeah. I sell that, and now I have gold for Jackshaw. I go Jackshaw. Play the full fight, and I win the fight. Literally won the game. Crazy, no? This is crazy to me. And so here, the main problem is you know that sooner or later there's gonna be a fight. You're gonna be late, and you're gonna be losing because it's normal. You're gonna like push a wave and... sooner or later someone will fuck up, okay? It's not you, maybe someone of your team will do that, but from there it's really hard, okay? Let's see it happening in live. Ale, okay, we're fucked, okay? We're fucked, bye-bye, GG's, okay? From here the full all-in, and as I told you, the chance of like life stealing here, there's not really, because your team just exploded, okay? The fight is explosive, and so, boom, bye-bye, we can do shit, right? GG's, okay? Do you have any question about this replay?
No.
Okay.
You pointed out a lot of my mistakes.
Okay.
Like the building, and I think I'm gonna think more when I play.
Yeah, just have to think more about like the 4th, 5th, 6th, you know, not the first 3, okay? Even that, like, we saw a challenger doing first 3 items just like yours, okay? That's not bad. But like, I would actually think about what those items give for you and if they are actually value for that type of game, okay?
Yeah.
Again, the tenacity, the lifesteal is good. Lifesteal is good when they have poke. Do they have poke? They don't have it. I guess I could delay it, right? I guess I could do something else and try something that like I need more. Oh, I'm not killing this fucking Poppy. I guess rush Lord Dominic, for example. No, I guess I rush Armor Pen. Oh, I think that the win condition of the enemy team is Kai'Sa. I have to one-shot Kai'Sa. What do I pick? I go Essence River because I want to win early. Like, that's just an example, right? All these tiny things applied right away and like thinking about them, and then, you know, you just like get used to that, okay? Also, I do think that Conqueror here would have been crazy, okay? Like Conqueror in the long fights at 38 minutes, but you can never know that the game is so long, okay? So PTA, Lethal Tempo, I guess they were fine as well. Lethal Tempo works out because they played like shit, honestly, so at the first levels, no? Later on, not really, okay?
Yeah.